Hey y'all, it's Dai Ming and welcome back to my channel. Hey y'all, it's Dai Ming and I'm back with another video. So yeah, today we back with yet another video, yet another motherfucking story time. So if you do here, welcome to my channel. If you're not new here, welcome back. Well, I probably should have said that first, but anyway, before we get into this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and turn on your post notification bells or whatever. You already know the vibes. So today's story, because we don't like no long introduction, so we won't get right into it. Today's story, oh, and another thing, if y'all see like up here is a little dark, I went a little crazy with the contouring, but it's kind of hard to blend away, so I don't care. And I was not about to start my makeup over, so it is what it is. Pay no mind. Anyway, as y'all can see by the title, today's story time is going to be about a time where I had to beat bitches up because bitches thought they was going to jump me. They thought they was going to jump me. So this story took place back in high school. I think I was I a senior? Probably a junior. Something like that. I don't know. I don't really remember what I was, but I know that it was in high school. So this story is going to probably be fairly quick only because y'all know me. That's why I don't tell a lot of story times, because like when stories be old, it be hard for me to remember detail. Like it really do. So I'm just going to tell y'all as much as I can remember it. So we going to get the people in the names, in the story names. So the first person we're going to name is a girl. Her name, we're going to call her Breath. And we're going to call her Breath because her breath was literally always hot and stinking. Like, it was like every day she rolled out the bed, didn't touch a toothbrush, didn't touch no mouthwash, didn't eat and didn't drink nothing all day. And that's how her breath would be all day. My whole thing is, just a little sidebar, I feel like, well, it's a known fact that you are able to smell yourself before other people do. That goes for breath, underarms, big purr, your ass, anything. If you smelling a little funky, you are the first person who knows that. So I don't understand why people act like their noses are broke and like would go around people smelling crazy or talking in people's face with their breath smelling crazy. And I'm not just saying that just because I don't like this girl. Her breath literally used to stink all day. Like, why? I was making a point of the, you know, you can smell yourself before other people do, because I'm like, you know, your mouth will start tasting funny after a while if you go a while without eating or drinking or anything. You know, that's when you pop some gum in your mouth. Why did you never get the urge to get a little spearmint or something? Like, I don't know. Anyway, so I'm saying all that to say that shorty name in the story is going to be Breath, because her breath was fucking, could have took your eyebrows off. Like, that's what her breath was like. So we gonna call her Breath, and we're gonna call her friend, her best friend, we're gonna call her I'm trying to be careful what I say, because I don't want to say like nothing too close to the girl name, because she was kind of named after a car. So we're going to call her Chevy. We're going to call her Chevy. So it's Breath and it's Chevy. So me, Breath, and Chevy were all friends. Like, so that's why I said a lot, like the story is probably going to be short, because a lot of the detail I do not remember. I really don't know how me and them stopped being friends. I don't know. But all I know is that we all three were friends, especially me and Breath. Me and Chevy wasn't that close, but her and Breath were best friends. So it's like, you know, we was cool or whatever. But me and Breath was actually like cool, like especially because we both came she came from Philly too, I think, like something like that. But we both was kind of like the new girls of the county or whatever. So me and her was like cool as shit. So she ended so basically I'm like I said, yo, do not be mad because I really don't remember. I don't remember so much to the point where I had to, right? Because some I still follow like some of my like old high school friends and stuff. So I was DMing them like, do you remember why the fuck we fought? Like, do y'all remember like what happened or whatever? So they gave me some details. So basically, whatever happened between me and Chevy, it basically was a bunch of like he say she say bullshit, and people was saying like people was pretty much starting shit in between us. Like I don't really, like I said, I can't remember exactly what happened. I just know that people was, you know, starting shit between us or whatever. So me and her had fell out and shit. So but it was like, it wasn't just a fallout. It was like I genuinely did not like her. Like I didn't like that bitch. Like I didn't like her. So pretty much when I stopped liking her, Breath jumped in it. And when she jumped in it, my friend, because you mind you, I'm from Philly, so my friends, all my friends, my home friends and stuff is in Philly. They're not nowhere near the county, but they like in Philly or whatever. But basically, you know, like we had like, you know, we was going at it a couple of times or whatever, and like my outside home friends started jumping in it, and they was arguing in like the Facebook messages and stuff like that, like saying they gonna come up to the school, beat them up and all this other shit. And I remember one time Breath had her sister text my phone. It wasn't even her sister. It was like her older brother's girlfriend or some shit like that. And she basically texted my phone talking crazy. And I'm like, well, bitch. Because I think at the time she was probably like 20 or something. So she was like older than us because we was like young. So, and she like texted my phone, I guess calling herself trying to check me. And I got her right together. Like, whatever y'all bitches want to do, like, we could do. Like, so she basically was like, bye girl, have a good night, whatever. Like nothing ever happened or whatever. So one day I was really like confused about the situation and shit. So after Breath ended up arguing with like one of my friends from back home, it was actually my best friend, the one I be bringing up in the stories, my old best friend or whatever. She was arguing with her. So the next day I went up to her and I'm like, well, what's the issue? Like I don't understand like what's like what the problem is. And she just started getting smart. Like she just started getting real smart. Like, well, I don't give a fuck. Like you, like Chevy, that's my best friend, and if you got a problem with her, you got a problem with me. Like on some shit like that. So I'm like, I like that. I'm like, all right. So that was pretty much that or whatever. Mind you, like I said, it was a bunch of like he say she say bullshit. So people was like going back and forth between us, like basically starting shit or whatever. So long story short, the situation got so fucking escalated. Like I'm talking about escalated. Like I ended up getting into it with like more bitches at the school who was on their side and stuff like that. Like it was a bunch of shit. So one day, right? So me and Breath like was arguing or whatever the case may be, like in school and shit. So one day after school, right, I get on Twitter. Breath is on Twitter talking shit, like, but she's talking to like other bitches less, like, because remember I told you I think she like from Philly or some shit like that. So she was talking to like her like home friends and shit. They all going in on me. Like when I say in on me, they going in on me. Like I beat that bitch up. Like they talking crazy about me, yo. Like they was really talking crazy. Like they just was going off. They was going off. So I'm arguing. I'm going back and forth with all of them. Like, bitch, like fucking Breath, you can't fucking beat me. I'm telling Breath like, bitch, you can't fucking beat me. I'ma beat you the fucking She like, all right, we gonna see. Girl, do not say we gonna see to me. Do not say that to me. So so basically all I know is her and her home friends was talking shit, and the home friends was like, after I'm arguing with Breath or whatever, the home friends talking about like we be up there tomorrow, like that bitch ain't, like we'll beat that bitch up, like They were saying some crazy shit, like, but basically saying like they gonna be up there tomorrow after school, whatever. So me, I'm like, my friends don't have cars or nothing at the time, so my school far as shit, it's going to be hard as shit for them to get up here. So my mind instantly went to, I'm not even going to give them bitches a chance to get up there. Like, y'all got me fucked up. Y'all not jumping me, and I don't got my bitches with me. Like, y'all not jumping me. Like, this ain't that. Like, y'all talking about y'all want to fuck me up and all this other cool shit. Okay, watch this. So the next morning, right, mind you, my school, you had to be there at 7:40 in the morning. So every morning you had to be at school. And at 8 o'clock, they talking about some fucking 7:40. If you're not there at 7:40, you late and this and that and this and that. So you had to be there before the bell rang at 7:40. Mind you, it's far as shit. I wasn't catching the bus up to school. My mom used to take me to school every single day. She used to take me to school. Yo, me knowing how crazy my fucking mom is, I don't even know why I did this shit. But I woke up that morning with the intentions to fight. Like, I knew exactly when I was in the house and I was getting ready. I knew exactly. I had every intention on doing exactly what the fuck I did. Like, so I wake up in the morning, get ready, get dressed. I go to school. My mom take me to school. Mine, she like, all right, love you, bye, see you later, whatever, whatever. Whole time in my head, I'm like, girl, you're about to see me in about 5 minutes because I'm about to walk into school, beat this bitch the fuck up, and the principal is going to be calling you to come pick me right back up. Like, I knew that shit was about to happen. I knew it, and I still did it, knowing that my mom don't even play with me like that. Like, so, sure enough, I walked inside the school. It's like 7:30. I walk inside the school, so the way it was, you had to walk inside, like through the, well, this was one of the ways you could walk in, but like inside through the cafeteria. Everybody would be in the cafeteria or whatever, just chilling and shit before class and shit. I walk in the cafeteria, I see Breath's boyfriend, and he's sitting there. So I walk up to him, I'm like, where your girlfriend at? Mind you, me and him was cool, so he wasn't even defending that bitch. Me and him was like cool, like we was real cool or whatever. So I'm like, where your girlfriend at? So he's like, I don't know, like saying some dumb shit. So I'm going around asking everybody, I'm like, where Breath at? So somebody tell me, they like, she out in the hallway. She right outside, like in the hallway, like standing by the lockers, whatever. I said, okay. I walked right out. I power walked over to this bitch and socked the shit out of her and started beating her the fuck up. Like, beating her up all into the locker. Like, I started fucking this bitch up. Like, I fucked this bitch up so fucking bad. And like, it was crazy. Mind you, you know school fights be crazy because they be so chaotic. Like, they be so, and it's the first thing in the morning, yo. Just imagine, you barely wipe the fucking cold out the eye. You at school 7:20, 7:30 in the morning, whatever fucking time I got there, and 7 in the morning, bitches is fighting off the rip before the bell even rang. And I had every intention on doing it because I'm like, y'all bitches is not making it to the school. Y'all bitches that was talking shit on Twitter, y'all think y'all about to come up to the school and beat me up, or we gonna beat that bitch up and all this other shit. Y'all not making it to the school because guess what? I don't got my bitches, so y'all bitches not about to be up here trying to fight me. I don't know what's gonna go down. So my whole thing was, I'm not giving them bitches a chance to show up because I already know when I fight, I'm getting suspended. Like, so bitch, I'ma just whoop your ass, and that's gonna be that. So I walked into this. So when I walked up to her, I literally socked her. I socked her. I'm beating her the fuck up or whatever. Into the locker, all that. Like, I'm fucking her up. So everybody started breaking it up. Mind you, I had a fucking lock wrapped around my finger, but I'm beating her the fuck up or whatever. So everybody trying to break it up and shit. They start pulling me all the way into the bathroom and shit. So next thing you know, I come out the bathroom and I see Chevy, and I started yelling her name. So I'm like, Chevy, something. And she like, bitch, you was looking for me, and tried to swing on me. It didn't connect, but she did swing on me, but it didn't connect or nothing. But mind you, whole time she's swinging on me, they got my arms down like this by my fucking side. Like, I can't even move or nothing. But it's like, it's literally like 20 people surrounding me. So when she swung on me, it didn't even like go nowhere near me. Like, she swung like some weird shit. She tried to like swing over the whole crowd, but she never hit me. Like, it never happened. So me and her never ended up fighting. But Breath, I beat Breath ass so bad, like so fucking bad. Like, and that shit was just so funny. So basically, after the fight had broke up or whatever, we both ended up getting like arrested. I don't even think it was really they did arrest me. Like, I did get in the back of a cop car, but I don't know where the fuck they took me, because I feel like they took me to a booking center, but then when they took me there, I was in like a fucking library or something, and then my mom had to come get me, and I don't even know where the fuck they took me, yo. I still don't know, and I still don't remember, but they took me to like somewhere, but I was definitely in the back of a cop car. I got suspended for some time. I don't remember how long I got suspended for, but I whooped that bitch fucking ass. Like, I whooped her ass early, fresh in the morning. Like, I do not be playing with bitches. Like, I told her, because why would you? My whole thing is, this fight could have went any type of way, but you want to sit here and talk shit on Twitter to some bitches, and bitches talking about they coming up to the school, or they think they coming up to the school. I don't know what y'all think y'all about to do to me, but bitch, since you want to play, I'm going to whoop your ass. And we can go about it however you want to go about it after that. But after that, nothing ever popped off. They never wanted to get they get big. They never said nothing to me. Because at the end of the day, I was going at all your bitches. And I will fight any of y'all. Like, so that's what that was or whatever. So that pretty much was that situation. I ended up getting suspended. Me and her never talked again. Me and Chevy never talked again, like, ever again. Like, it was just like, it was what it was. But the crazy thing is, Breath really was my friend, but she stopped liking me because I stopped liking Chevy. Like, I don't really know what that was about, nor do I fucking care. Then you trying to get off on me talking about, oh, if you got a problem with her, you got a problem with me. Oh, well, bitch, we got a problem then. The fuck you mean? So that pretty much was that or whatever. I really remember that fight like it was fucking yesterday. That's so fucking funny. Like, early in the morning. That's what I'm saying. I really used to do a lot of dumb shit. Like, who does that? Who walks into a school at 7:20 in the morning and just start rumbling? Like, I used to do a lot of stupid shit. And then my mom was mad as shit. My mom was so fucking mad when she had to come get me from the police. Like, she was so fucking mad. She cursed me the fuck out. Like, she cursed me out. Like, cause she like, I just, like, her whole thing was, I just dropped you off. Like, I wasn't even out the fucking parking lot yet before they fucking called me. Like, I wasn't even out the fucking, I was barely out the fucking parking lot before you started fighting. Like, that's what her whole thing was. Like, girl, I could have fucking went straight to work for all of this. Like, you had me waste my time, bring you all the way up here. You had me bring you all the way up here just for you to be in school for 5 minutes. Like, so that was just funny. And then my dad, like, my dad whole thing is so funny, because like I said in my last story time, my dad is so funny because my mom be wanting my dad to like discipline me and he don't. And like, his whole thing always be like, did you win? Like, did you win? As long as you win, like, I don't give a fuck. Like, that's always how my dad came off. Like, but yeah, that was that story. So I hope y'all enjoyed it. I know it was kind of short, but let me know if y'all like this story and if y'all want to hear more from me. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your post notification bell, all that good shit. And I'm gonna see y'all in my next video. Bye.